How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the Black Metal Rebellion. This is going to be kind of a response video to WhatCulture's 10 Things DC Wants You to Forget About the Riddler. This is going to only kind of be a response to one part of the video. And that's the guy saying that the Riddler is a secondary or even a tertiary type of villain because he doesn't have any good fighting skills, and all his crimes revolve around riddles or the Batman trying to figure something out in order to stop him from a crime. Now, I'm sorry, WhatCulture? I'm going to have to call bullshit on that. Because what does the Riddler do? Well, first of all, he's a genius. Okay. Second of all, he's obsessed with Batman to the point of where he tries to do crimes in a manner of which Batman has to solve a riddle or a puzzle or something to stop him from doing said crime. And 3, he doesn't need superior fighting skills. He doesn't need to be a martial artist in order to hurt or put people in danger or kill them. Now, to the statement saying that the Riddler does not, isn't able to hold up his own film or his own episode or his own this or that, saying, oh, he's just like a second thought, or he's a tertiary character, like in the Dark Knight games or the Batman Arkham games, where all you do is just go around the city and solve some of his puzzles because they're just, fun to do. All right, that's fine and dandy, but I think we could actually have a decent Riddler standalone film with tertiary or secondary characters to him. Why? Because who else is, does traps and riddles and makes people try to figure things out before their almost certain demise? I'll give you a second to think about it. Alrighty then, you're done. If you haven't figured it out, I'm talking about Tobin Bell from the Saw series. Yeah, the Jigsaw. Now, you could have a kind of horror-esque superhero film, a very gritty Batman movie about the Riddler, who has captured maybe Barbara Gordon, maybe Jim Gordon, maybe Dick Grayson, maybe he's captured, I don't know, fucking anyone that he gives a shit about, and now he's left them in these, rooms somewhere, and they're set up to some sort of machine or contraption or maze where they have to figure out, okay, how do I get out of this before I fucking die? Yeah, that could make for a really creepy, crazy, kind of film noir, grim superhero film with Batman and the Riddler. Meanwhile, the Riddler has also hired some, tertiary or secondary characters to stall Batman or stall whoever Batman's working with at the time. If it's, maybe it's Batgirl, maybe it's, Nightwing, maybe it's Jason Todd for a change. That'd be nice to see him in a fucking movie for once. Or maybe Batwing is helping him out or something. But either way, that'd be cool to have the Riddler capture these people, set them up in death traps, and they have to figure out ways of helping themselves get out of the situation that they're in, while Batman has to figure out, who he's captured for one, where they are in the city, how to stop, the traps from killing them without springing the traps himself, and also avoiding, whoever the Riddler is hired for goons to stop him. That would be a pretty damn good and suspenseful superhero movie, and maybe actually kill off some of the lesser cared about characters to make it even more suspenseful and do it in like a gory, terrible way. Honestly, I don't see how anyone has never thought of this, or why they see the Riddler as such a kind of secondary or tertiary character. It's just beyond me. But yeah, I mean, who cares about his name being Edward Nigma or Enigma? That it's a comic book series. That they're supposed to have kooky and wacky and obvious names that it shows you that they're a villain, and it's supposed to be creative like that and a play on words. That does not matter. And who gives a shit if Jim Carrey played him in a fucking Batman film already. You know who they should have made Jim Carrey play? The Joker. Why? Because he's already a fucking Joker. He already does crazy and outlandish things. I will agree that that was probably the dumbest thing that DC could have cast Jim Carrey as, was the Riddler, because he's not the Riddler. He is like a real life fucking Joker, because his comedic antics and just the wacky shit that he does is just very bumbly, kind of old school kind of Joker. Anyways, that's beyond the point. But yes, I do not believe that the Riddler has to be a secondary or tertiary character in a film or an episode of something. I do believe that he could be utilized and done very well. Like, I heard there was rumors that Johnny Depp was supposed to be the Riddler in some movie back in the day. But honestly, the guy that I think would be the perfect Riddler would be the guy that plays. God damn it, what's his name? He's in the first Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle, and they run into him, and he goes by his actor name, JCD, JCB, JB, JC, I don't know. He also plays in How I Met Your Mother. That he plays that really confident kind of playboyish or whatever kind of character, but in real life, I'm pretty sure he's bi or gay. Anyways, that guy. That guy should be the guy that plays the Riddler. It'd be perfect. And yeah, sorry, he's definitely not worthy of a secondary or tertiary thing in a film, especially when there's so many options that you can do with him. I'm gonna have to strongly disagree with that. But yeah, let me know what your thoughts are. I'm gonna count this as kind of a nerd corner episode, even though there's nothing really nerdy behind me except for Skylanders, and I'm not really sitting in my usual spot for the episodes. But yeah, if you're a DC Comics fan, let me know what you think about that idea as kind of having a Batman Saw film with the Riddler kind of filling in the Jigsaw kind of standpoint and whatnot. So cheers, stay sick, and more to come. Probably some collection updates soon, and some horror movies to check out or avoid. Peace.